Day 17 of 180. I'm currently a senior in high school and I have 180 days until graduation. And my true dream and a gift from God, guys, is to inspire people through my content of fitness, inspiring messages, and much more. I am posting every single day on all social media platforms TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube to chase that dream. Guys, day 17. Time's flying by. No, I'm not in the car. And no, I'm not at the gym. In fact, sad news. I'm sick. And I'm not here to go on the internet. I'm not here to complain about what's happened. I'm developing, I believe, a cold. I think I'm in the first stage of it. Sore throat, stuffy nose is coming along the way. Now, I was thinking about what message I wanted to preach today because it's very important that the message I preach has something to go along with what's going on in that day. And I always ask God, I always have God in my heart, and I always want Him to give me an idea about what to talk about. And for this speech, guys, I want to talk to you today about being fucking grateful for what you have. Because God gives and God can take away. I'm sick, and I'm honestly not mad. I'm honestly not here to complain. I'm not mad I'm sick, guys, because life happens. And it's how you react to what problems you're in is how much faster it can go by. For example, I'm currently sick right now, but I have a gracious attitude that God still gave me my body today, that God still gives me the ability to still talk, that I'm still physically and mentally healthy. This is just a little sickness, and it's nothing I should be worried about. I also want to add on, yesterday, during kickboxing, I hyperextended my knee through a kick on the punching bag, and my knee is kind of fucked up right now. But again, I can still walk. It's nothing I should be worried about. It's nothing I should be complaining. Nothing, guys. Now, I think this is an important message for some of you watching this video because you have something in your life. You have a house, you have a car, you have a job, you have a family. You have friends, you have money, you have this, you have that. And whenever something wrong happens, we tend to focus on that one thing and forget everything else God has provided us. And that's one thing I'm really trying to improve on this year. And during this 180 days, that's one thing, guys. One thing. I am trying to just become grateful for what God has given me and not focus on what God has not given me yet. Now, for these 180 days, a sickness is more bound to happen, guys. 180 days is nearly half of a year. During this time, I was more than guaranteed to get sick. I usually get sick every 3-4 months, so that's roughly 130 days. So it was more than planned that I'd get sick. So this might be the last time, and this might be the first time I get sick during the series. And it's how I react, guys, how I bounce back to being my best self. To play it smart, I'm going to be resting this entire time, doing what I can in a healthy way. So instead of going to the gym, I'm going to be resting, letting my immune system focus in on the virus instead of having my immune system focus in on repairing muscles. Instead of me staying up late, I'm going to go to bed extra early tonight so my body can have enough to repair. Everything you guys do in life has to be for a reason. Because if you don't do anything for a reason in life, that reason won't help you become something. I think one thing that God has taught me, and I've learned this through trial and error, and just life in general, and going back to what I was saying in the beginning, is that God gives and God can take away. You were born into this world naked, and you will leave this world naked. It's crazy saying that. That means everything that you grind for in this life, from the time you were born to the time you die, is truly useless. But it's how you react. It's how you're mentally prepared to take on life. Are you being forgiving? Are you being gracious? Are you inspiring? Are you helping? Are you laughing? Are you loving? Are you doing all of these things? Because everything else, and I fall into this trap, right? We focus in on the money, we focus in on the numbers, we focus in on growing and stuff like that. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it's just we never focus, guys, on what's truly important. Because something we can all agree on, guys, right? This is not an opinion. This is not something controversial. Death is a fact, right? And it's going to come to every single one of us one day. And it's how you live your life so that when you die, you're fulfilled. And honestly, I have no idea how I got to talking about this because I was not even expecting to talk about death during this video. I just let God talk for me. But I really do believe, guys, that God makes each of these speeches, each of these videos worth something. He makes each of these videos worth something for one of you to hear. Maybe one of you out of the 10 people that view this video, right, need this message. Maybe. Or I could be totally wrong. God's just making me preach this because he is. And that's going to wrap it up for this video. Unfortunately, it's not what I would love to post. Probably in the next few days, guys, there's going to be no gym content. Which is going to be unfortunate, but again, don't focus in on what you do have. I'm sorry, don't focus in on what you don't have, but focus in on what you do have. But I'm so grateful that God has still given me my computer, my warm bed to sleep in, this food, this water, this medicine, so I can get better. Remember, guys, just to be grateful for what you have. God bless, and have a fantastic day. And remember to follow that dream, bro.